Good morning, YouTube family and friends. I hope you had a great week. I had a decent week myself. It wasn't anything exciting, but nothing too terrible either. It is Saturday, May 6th, and I have completed my week 20 on Mounjaro. Yes, if you watched my last week's video, you know I was kind of questioning how to pronounce it. Well, I had a good friend point out to me that on the new commercials that I think everybody is seeing now advertising this stuff, it is pronounced Mounjaro. So it's kind of like a noun, but with an M, so Mounjaro. So I'm glad to get that all cleared up. Don't be surprised if I pronounce it differently, though. That's just me, but I'm going to try to pronounce it properly as Mounjaro. But anyway, yes, I had regular week this week. I did great. Definitely back into my exercise routine. I've gone the last 4 nights in a row. I was at the gym at Planet Fitness last night for two hours. I even went Thursday night. Usually Mondays and Thursdays are my nights off. I give myself 2 nights off a week, so I don't overdo it. But I felt like I needed it, so I did go to the gym on Thursday night. So I've gone 4 nights in a row. So today I might not go today. I need to give my body a little bit of a break. You don't want to push it too hard, but then I see people go 6, 7 days a week. So maybe that's fine not to give your body a rest, but we'll see how I feel later today. I'm getting a late start this week. As most of you know, I haven't really had any side effects to being on Mounjaro, but one, uh, as you know, Mounjaro slows everything down in your digestion from when you put food in your stomach all the way through the digestion process. It just slows everything down. And as a result of that, you don't have many bowel movements. And when you do have them, they can be kind of harder. So as a result, I'm someone who've always dealt with backside issues, to put it bluntly. I'm just going to say the word hemorrhoids. I deal with hemorrhoids. And unfortunately, yeah, last night it was bad. I had finally had two bowel movements yesterday. First ones in I think 5 days, and they weren't huge. They were a little hard. I'm trying to describe this without being too gross. So forgive me if it's a little too much for you. But no, I did have two bowel movements yesterday, and yeah, it doesn't take much to flare those little suckers up. And I was miserable last night. I think I finally fell asleep around 4 o'clock this morning. I was in some discomfort. It was to outright pain. I just couldn't get comfortable no matter how I laid down on my bed. It just, yeah, it was. And I have over the counter medications to use on them, and it wasn't helping. I got to a point where I almost took myself to the emergency room just so I can try to get some relief. But thankfully, eventually, it was about last time I looked at my clock, it was a little after 3:30. So I was finally able to fall asleep. Then I woke up again at about 5:30, and they had calmed down. So I was able to go use the restroom, not bowel movement restroom, but regular restroom. And I was able to get back to sleep. So yeah, I didn't wake up, get out of bed till 11 o'clock. So I am definitely on a late start. I hate doing that on Saturdays because I feel like I waste my whole day off. So yeah, it's going to be a short version today for a Saturday for me. But I'm just glad that the discomfort is gone. I have to be careful because I can still it feels like that they could flare up again any moment. So yeah, I'm going to have to talk to the doctor about these. There's got to be something they can do because they said I can feel fine if I don't have a bowel movement for many days. It feels fine. But when I do have that bowel movement, whether it's hard, soft, long, or short, any type of bowel movement flares them up. And that can't continue, especially if the over-counter medication doesn't work. I don't know what that's going to entail. They're going to have to do something surgically to get rid of them. I don't know. I hope not. But it's starting to be a serious issue for me. So, but anyway, that's enough about that icky stuff. uh, let's get to the results. I did weigh myself this morning, and I weighed in at 242. So I lost 2 pounds this week. I'm happy, 2 pounds. If I can lose a couple pounds every single week, that's great for me. I said that puts my total weight loss at 63 pounds since starting Mounjaro in December. So like I said, I just finished week 20 and I'm down 63 pounds. That is awesome. My blood sugars, they're still awesome. I'm not having any issues with high blood sugars. I don't even really test my blood sugars hardly anymore. I don't like poking my finger, but no, I test them just periodically just to make sure. But it's getting fewer and fewer far in between testing because there's no point because they've been so good. So yeah, my diabetes is definitely well under control with Mounjaro. Now I'm just using it to maintain my diabetes and also using it to lose the weight. So I'm hoping the FDA will approve it as a weight loss medication on top of diabetes medication. So, but that's a wait and see. As I spoke last week, looks like it's on a fast track to get approval. So we shall see. I meant to do this week. I meant to get a body measuring tape to measure because I want to see where my chest measuring is at and also my stomach measuring is at. At my highest point ever was 328. And at that time I measured and I was 54 inches around my chest and also around my stomach. And so I want to see where I'm at. I know that's been a few years for that highest point, but you know, when I started this journey, I was at 305, so I was really close to that high point. So I'm just going to take that base measurement of 54 inches, even though it's been a few years for it. I'm going to go from there. So I want to get that body measuring tape so I can measure myself to see how many inches I've lost around my chest and also around my stomach. So look forward to that. Hopefully I can find somewhere. I think I just go to Walmart or Target or something and buy those body measuring tapes. So hopefully I'll be able to provide you an update on that next week. So but anyway, I don't want to make this week's video too terribly long, so let's go ahead and get with it. Again, I'm on the 7.5 dose of Mounjaro. So this is my second week being back on it after having to do a little bit of time with 5.0 due to the shortage. So but I'm back on 7.5 again. So let's go ahead and get to this. I've shown this before, but as you know, all you do is you pull off the protective gear. You'll see a little needle in there. And then it's locked, so you have to unlock it. And then just 2 inches away from your belly button, so somewhere in your fat pocket, so you can do your thighs or you can do the back of your arm. I intend to do the belly, so because I got plenty of fat pockets still there. So you want to find a good spot. You're going to push it down. There'll be a click once, and then you wait for the second click. Once you wait for the second click, you hear it. Wait a few seconds, and then it is done. So here we go. There's the second click. Wait a few seconds, and voila, painless. No fat deposit on the needle that time. So yeah, it's that simple. I know some of you might be getting tired of seeing that or just seeing my big belly. But I like to show it for anybody who's watching the video for the first time. So it's that simple, painless. Every once in a while I feel like a little mosquito prick, but no, most of the time it's painless. So there you have it. Oh, I did want to show you something. I did notice in the mirror, if you don't like to see me with my shirt on, stop the video. So, but here we go. I still struggle with seeing the progress in the mirror because when I look down, all I see is fat. But I am seeing some progress. I'm seeing some thinning out here. As you can see, some crevices. But the biggest problem I have is this part, the chest area. But I did notice, if you notice over here, it's shrinking, or deflating. So I am seeing some progress there. Even though when I look down, I don't see progress. But if I look in the mirror and look at a side angle, it's starting to deflate. So yeah, I am very happy about that. So let me put my shirt back on here. So yeah, I started to notice that last night as I was pacing in the bathroom because my issue. But yeah, I'm so happy. I just want these to deflate and go away. So I'm finally seeing some progress on that front. It's been a long wait with losing 63 pounds. I was like, why am I not seeing any progress up there? Why are these? I mean, maybe they were swimming. That's why I want to get the tape measure to see if they've gone down. But when you look in the mirror, if you're someone who's big and you've lost some weight, you know the struggle of looking in the mirror and not seeing it. Your brain, for some reason, just still sees the big body. And so for me to finally be able to recognize it myself when I look in the mirror, I know the clothes are really looser. The clothes are feeling looser. So I know I'm losing weight. The scale says I'm losing weight, but to be able to recognize it myself when I look in the mirror, that's some progress. I'm finally seeing some progress. So I am happy. But anyway, this video is over 11 and a half minutes. I did not intend to make it that long. I apologize. So, but I'm going to end it here. I said I am starting week 21 now, and we will continue the journey. Thank you for watching. And again, if you like my videos, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I post video. I post a lot of my videos for my cruise. I think I have one more video left to post my cruise. I've been trying to do it every few days. I did just want to dilute my channel with videos on my cruise. So I've just been doing a little bit, but I think I have enough videos left to do one more video on my cruise of the last day. So I'll probably do that sometime this weekend. But anyway, you all have a great weekend, and I hope you're happy. Have a good one.